Now to the shooting at LAX. The gunman charged by criminal complaint for the murder of a federal officer today. CBS News reporter Terry Okita now with the investigation and the grieving widow. Back to South Florida now, and thick black smoke dotting the Brickell skyline from a boat that was caught on fire at a private marina today. This is video shot by Miami Fire Rescue of that pleasure craft ablaze docked behind a condo tower at 19th and Brickell. You can see the smoke and flames shooting up from the boat's engine compartment. We also have pictures that were sent in by firefighters as they were bringing this situation under control. The damage was contained to just the one vessel. Investigators are working on what caused it. To Hialeah now, where police are investigating a collision between a car and a train that ended in death. This happened at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the railroad crossing at Palm Avenue and 21st Street. Police are not releasing any other details on how it happened, and so far we're told no other injuries were reported aside from the fatality. Bullets flying into a crowd of students Friday in Hallandale Beach, grazing the neck of one of those kids. Tonight, the accused trigger man is spending another night locked up in jail. 17-year-old David Barton appeared before a Broward County judge today. He's accused of shooting at a group of teenagers at a school bus stop on Hallandale Beach Boulevard and Southwest 52nd Avenue Friday morning. Deputies say Barton was aiming for someone specific in the crowd when he popped off 4 shots, one of them grazing a 17-year-old named Makita Elliott. She's at home this weekend recovering from being grazed by that bullet. Barton is being held on several charges, including attempted murder. To Palm Beach County now, and the story of the search for a missing school nurse. Her body was found in a sugarcane field about 80 miles from West Palm Beach. Tonight, CBS 4's Joan Murray with the search for her killer. Tonight, sworn affidavits are providing new insight into the resignation of the head football coach at FAU this past week, and it all has to do with illegal drug use. Now, former coach Carl Peniel and defensive coordinator Pete Rixtis are accused of violating their contracts with the school because they admit they did drugs. An assistant coach and other staffer filed affidavits saying that the coach and Rixtis smoked pot in Key West last month and that they were observed doing cocaine in the last year. In a statement, the former coach has apologized for exercising what he calls very poor judgment. Now we're going to switch gears and head up to the big match in Tallahassee. The Miami Hurricanes have blown into the state capitol with their sights set on a win over the FSU Seminoles. CBS 4's Lauren Pastrana live tonight, making that trek to T-Town. Lauren, tell me about all the excitement. Canes fans who decided not to make the drive north for the game made a closer drive to Brickell. Jimmy's in Brickell. Brother Jimmy's to special watch party there. This is a video clip of the scene inside sent to our pics at cbsmiami.com address. Back in the Gables at the Rat on campus, these photos of students watching the matchup. The government's troubled healthcare.gov website is down tonight. The glitch-ridden portal went offline about 2.5 hours ago for routine maintenance. The Department of Health and Human Services says a technology team is working to fix more issues with the page. Save yourself the aggravation if you were thinking about trying it online later tonight. It's not expected to be back up until after 9 o'clock in the morning. New tonight, to Cuba now, where the government has ordered the immediate shutdown of dozens of privately run movie theaters and video game rooms. In the state-run newspaper Granma, the government said the closures were needed to bring order to the management of independent businesses. Some Cuban entrepreneurs had been using restaurant and other types of business licenses to operate these backroom movies and game rooms. The BBC is reporting tonight that hints of this crackdown had been coming, as the culture ministry officials there were complaining that many of the movies and video games, which were incidentally made here in our country, were out of line with the Cuban cultural policy of the revolution. Next tonight on CBS 4 News, biking for a cure. Thousands pedal their way to the finish line to raise money for cancer research. See where they ended up and what familiar faces went along for the ride. And zombies are on their way to South Florida. Tonight, CBS 4's David Sutta gives us a sneak peek on an opportunity that will allow you to fight sci-fi crime. 11:15, more than 2,000 riders jumped on their bikes for the Dolphin Cycling Challenge today. The Tri-County charity event has raised millions of dollars for cancer research since it started back in 2010. CBS 4's Maribel Rodriguez has our story. And I saw they had spectacular weather. I saw those bikers as they were wrapping things up at City Place today. Bay Scroggins, our CBS 4 meteorologist. what a great day it was. Welcome back to the Saturday Night News. Halloween is over, but in a matter of days, you could be seeing zombies out on the streets of South Florida. As CBS 4's David Sutta tells us, an elite group of soldiers are bringing an elaborate violent video game to life. CBS 4 in the community. Morning anchor Lady Summer Knowles emceeing the ICABA Honors Black Tie Gala this evening. The event, which recognizes accomplished African-American professionals in our area, was held at FIU's Graham Center. CBS 4's Jim Berry was there with her. He was among tonight's nominees. Also across town, CBS 4 entertainment reporter Lisa Petrillo was dazzling the audience as the mistress of ceremonies for the 19th annual Make-A-Wish Ball. Lisa was joined by some major star power, including Grammy-nominated singer Adam Lambert. The event at the Hotel Intercontinental downtown, helping to raise money for the charity which helps to make dreams come true for terminally ill children. Coming up next, the latest from Tallahassee on the Seminoles Hurricanes matchup. And why are these Nebraska players going nuts? CBS 4's Jim Berry joins us in the studio with that next. Everybody, now is a great time to remember to set back your clock. Remember, we are falling backwards tonight. Time change officially hits at 2 a.m., so your breakfast is going to be a whole hour earlier. Out and about tomorrow morning, listen to our radio news partners for updates at the top and bottom of every hour, both AM and FM News Talk 610, 100.3 WIOD. And if you're at a Canes watch party tonight, send us your pics and video clips. Love to have them. CBSMiami.com. Pics at CBSMiami.com. We also welcome your breaking news and weather images, too. I'm Brian Andrews. Thanks for being with me. My date this Saturday night. Had a great time. Hope you did too. I'll be back with you next weekend. Rick Fulbaum's in tomorrow night. Have a good one. Night, everybody.